Hello YouTube, TeamGushki here, bringing you guys in Gemini deck profile. This time, my deck profile is going to be a little bit slightly different than what I did before. Instead of showing card one by one, I decided to show every single card at the same time. So that way it will be easier for me to explain card working with each other. Anyway, let's begin the video. This deck is really it's pretty original. I put a lot of idea and mixing with my other deck. So hope you guys enjoy. Anyway, starting a monster. So we have 8 normal monster in the deck. So we run 2 Thunder, 3 Pyro, and 3 Aqua. The reason we run 2 Thunder is because we have other 2 Thunder that coming out in the new set, Hidden Arsenal 6-1. He's a gentleman monster, so he works as a normal monster while on the field and the graveyard. So this way, we'll be working with Obsidian. And so the effect is, when this card is Gentleman Summon, you can discard 1 Gentleman monster to add a remove from play card, a remove from play monster to your hand. So the monster, the best choice to ditch is probably gonna be Obsidian, because when you ditch him, you can get any of these guys in the graveyard back on the field. You can special summon them back to the field, and then the best target you will probably want to add is Birdman, and also anything that have been Gemini Fusion loop in the graveyard or Fusion Gate. And next card we got Jim Amadriel. His effect is, when this card is special summon, or normal summon. When this card is normal summon, you can add any of a Gemini monster to your hand. And then next we got Gemini Turtle. Flip, add a Gemini Fusion to your hand. Pretty straightforward. And then we have 2 Gemini Obsidian. His effect is, when this card is sent from the hand to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 normal monster from your graveyard. You can also target him because he's a Gemini monster, treat this normal monster in the graveyard while nothing happened. And then the card I will use to ditch him is gonna be Card Destruction, DDR, Gemini Fusion, and yeah, that's probably it. This 3 card is a card I majorly use to ditch him to the graveyard. And then we have 1 Gemini Alexander. By tripping himself, you can add any of a Gemini monster, normal monster, to the field. So basically, you special summon 1 for 1, and you get 1 Stratos for and 2 Prisma for the Hero engine. The reason I play Hero in the deck is because Prisma, you can change your name into a Gemini monster, so that way you can fusion summon with it to a Gemini monster. And Stratos is pretty independent by himself, so it's you don't have to search for the Prisma, but also you can destroy 1 trapping spell on opponent's side of the field. And also so the only fusion summon I put for Hero is gonna be Gaia, cause majority most of the monsters are Earth type, so I choose Gaia in my extra deck. This deck is pretty tight, so I don't have enough card for staples, no space for staples, and no space for even extra. So moving on, we got 2 Burstman and Cyber Dragon for the machine engine. And also, Birdman is a tuner, so it's easy to make Stardust Dragon and Black Rose Dragon in this deck. Also, one of the other choice I would do is Ancient Fairy Dragon if opponent play Field Spell, but that's gonna be in my side. So, the other reason I put in machine engine is because in my extra deck I have Blessed Phoenix. This card is a burn card for the deck. Also, it do really well in this deck by having metareal and then Fusion Gate, if you guys know what I do. And then moving on to support card, we got support monster, we got Summoner Monk and Morphing Jar as draw power and special summon speed. The combo with the Summoner Monk is by ditching Gemini Fusion to the graveyard and get a +1, and then use Gemini Fusion effect to get one of a Gemini monster removed from play and then add it back to your hand. So that way you will get a plus. And then next we got return from we are in traps. We run 3 traps in this deck only. So we have return from different dimension. Because this deck remove a lot by using Fusion Gate and Gemini Fusion. And then we have Chin Material. Chin Material is a speed fusion summon card. The effect is this turn you can fusion summon from your hand, graveyard, or deck. To fusion summon anywhere, to fusion summon a monster you want to fusion by sending the material removed from play. But you cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this, and then you cannot so basically they will be destroyed and removed at the end phase as well. So the reason I put this in is because Blast Phoenix burn. You can do maximum damage of let's see. You can do maximum damage of 6,300 in one turn. But that's maximum. Usually it's gonna be like 18 to 27 around that damage. Depends on how many cards on either side of the field. And then we got Fusion Gates as our main fusion cards in the deck. Because they can fusion summon the hero, they can fusion summon the pyro and the machine, and also the gym knights. Yeah, a really good decent card in the deck, because we fusion summon a lot in this deck. And 1 Terraforming to speed out the deck, and 2 Gemini Fusion for the Gemini Fusion cards. And then we got 1 DDR for all the color will be removed from play, because this deck removed from play a lot, like I say. And then barrier from a different dimension. This card is really situational, and also is optional as well. So depends on your what kind of deck you want to run. You can change this out for an MST or whatever. But I like to run a burial in my deck just to make a deck more consistent. And then I have 1 card destruction for speed out of draw power, and 1 white elephant gifts for draw powers by tributing 1 normal monster. So we got 11 options over here, including the Gemini monster. You can tribute it and draw 2 cards. So it's a neutral. And then we have 1 Dark Factory of Mass Protection. Its effect is add 2 normal monster back to your hand. So we got 11 choice over here as well, which is these guys. So move on to extra deck. We run for 4-star XC. Starting for XC, we run Gemini Pro and Photon Strike Bouncer. The reason I run Photon Strike Bouncer is because Gemini Ruby and Aquamarine can be XC summon, because they are both 6-star. The way I summon is by using Chain Material and Fusion Gate, because after a big burn loop, if opponent haven't didn't die yet, you basically want to XC summon for the Photon Strike Bouncer, or else they'll be destroyed and removed from play at the end phase. So that way you can secure your monster you will not get a minus, instead of getting the big monster out and not getting destroyed. And then for 7-star fusion monster, actually let's move on to 6-star. Yep. So we know we have 1 ruby and 1 aquamarine. For level 7 we run 1 pyro, 2 aqua, and then 3 thunder. These guys can be used for XC summon for big guide as well, but I don't currently have it in my deck yet, since I don't have a card. But if I have a big guy, I might take out Photon Strike Bouncer for big guy. And then we got 1 elemental hero Gaia for the hero fusions. And then we got 3 Blast Phoenix to burn opponent. And then we have 1 Black Rose and 1 Stardust Dragon for the Synchro Summon. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you like it. Please like and subscribe. TeamGushki signing off.